Hello everyone, welcome to the Anime Recap Media YouTube channel. Please like the video, subscribe to help our channel and enjoy this full video.
Tosu picking Tetsuo up from the clinic, as Tetsuo managed to strike a deal with Kyoichi. Kyoichi says if he doesn't help him locate Nobuto by Friday, he'll kill Tetsuo and frame him as a murderer. Tetsuo doesn't tell his wife about his deal with Kyoichi because he doesn't want to get his family involved anymore. While conjuring up some options to conceal his crime, Reika enters Tetsuo's room. She asks him about his injuries, but Tetsuo says he was in a minor accident. Tetsuo asks Reika if he can have a picture of her and Nobuto together. Tetsuo leaves to meet with Kyoichi, with the latter tells Tetsuo if he was a minute late, he would have sent Tetsuo's nude photo to his contacts. He confirms that they all share information and knows that Tetsuo tailed Nobuto. Tetsuo gives Nobuto a shady response and starts growing concerned that all his lies will return to haunt him. Kyoichi and Tetsuo arrive at Cosplay Peachy Academy, where Kyoichi says they'll be retracing Nobuto's steps the day before he disappeared. Kyoichi and Tetsuo meet Nobuto's woman in the club, and Tetsuo is furious that Nobuto cheated on Reika. Kyoichi tells this woman they're looking for Nobuto and asks her for any leads. Tetsuo excuses himself to the restroom to vent his hatred for Nobuto. Tetsuo returns, and the woman tells him Kyoichi stepped outside for air. The woman realizes he's Reika's father because she received a photo of him from Nobuto's boss. Kyoichi happens to be listening in on their conversation since he placed a listening device on Nobuto's woman. Tetsuo explains he's looking for Nobuto because he wants to protect Reika. If he can prove his innocence, he doesn't mind working alongside this organization. Nobuto's woman apologizes, and Tetsuo says when they find him, he'll ask him to break up with Reika. To protect this woman's happiness, Tetsuo reveals that it's possible the organization disposed of Nobuto. He argues some people performed unauthorized actions toward Nobuto while others are looking for him. However, he brings up the possibility that Nobuto could be on the run. Nobuto's woman shares some intel Nobuto entrusted to her with Tetsuo. Kyoichi's upset that his listening device didn't work, while Nobuto's woman shows Tetsuo Nobuto's private Twitter account and believes the organization doesn't know about it. She informs Tetsuo that Nobuto's accomplices might be following Nobuto still. Tetsuo plans to use this account to establish Nobuto's betrayal or fabricate evidence showing he's alive. Kyoichi arrives with the club owner. He handcuffs Tetsuo and Kyoichi because they can't pay the 10 million yen bill. The owner orders them to follow a man named Aoko Tai and retrieve his bag of goods. They drive to the destination, and the man persuades them to handle the task by pointing a gun at them. Kyoichi asks Tetsuo if he knew he bugged his phone, and Tetsuo apparently did. After going on a mystery tirade, Kyoichi reveals that he knew Tetsuo killed Nobuto. This is why he teamed up with Tetsuo. Kyoichi drives the car into the Aoko Tai's gang's path, and the latter starts shooting at Tetsuo. Tetsuo and Kyoichi escape, and the episode closes with a gunshot. The man who was going to shoot Tetsuo and Kyoichi ends up shot instead. Kubo approaches Kyoichi and Tetsuo, and he has his men grab Kyoichi. Kubo inflicts punishment on him for betraying him, and next, he has his men film Tetsuo admitting a crime to a murder that he didn't commit. Tetsuo arrives home and explains where he's been to his wife Kaisen. Kaisen tells him to inform her about the truth for his protection. So Tetsuo tells Kaisen that members of Nobuto's organization are monitoring him. Tetsuo confirms he has 3 days left to find Nobuto, otherwise the organization will kill Tetsuo. Tetsuo plans to fabricate evidence pointing toward Nobuto being alive. He'll recreate him in a video clip, and although Kaisen is unsure how Tetsuo can do this, he suggests they get a friend named Tabata involved. Tetsuo plans to access Nobuto's account in between work, so he asks Kaisen to handle things with Tabata, in Tabata's vehicle. Kaisen tells Tabata they're filming a short, fake documentary they plan to play at an acquaintance's wedding and thanks Tabata for his help. She tells him their lead was injured, so they need Tabata to be a stand-in for the lead. Kaisen tries persuading him to take the role, but Tabata lacks interest and wants to chat with Tetsuo about it more. While their conversation is occurring, we receive brief flashbacks of Tetsuo telling Kaisen how to handle the situation with Tabata. Kaisen tells Tabata to accept the deal, but he's not having it because he deems himself a professional and feels drones would work out better for them. Tabata goes over his payment with Kaisen, upsetting her since she wants him to give them a better discount. Tabata asks Kaisen if she's living a happy life with Tetsuo. Kaisen argues their relationship wasn't smooth, but she's satisfied with what she receives. Meanwhile, Tetsuo's sitting somewhere and trying to get into Nobuto's private account. He has his email address, but he can't figure out his password. Kaisen and Tabata reach their destination, and Kaisen explains what she wants Tabata to do for the film. While waiting at a train station, Tetsuo receives texts from Hibiki, Nobuto's woman. She tells him she found Nobuto's old cell phone, but it doesn't include his SIM card. Tetsuo tells Hibiki he needs the card and tells her where he's at. He asks Hibiki to put on a disguise and she hands him the cell phone. In the restroom, Tetsuo plans to reset Nobuto's password by using the power of the cloud and Nobuto's former phone's email history. Unfortunately, Tetsuo runs into a dilemma, and he must figure out Nobuto's pet's name to bypass the security question. Tetsuo visits a bar to speak with the bartender about Nobuto. Tetsuo unknowingly converses with Nobuto's father Yoshitatsu. They discuss work, life, and their children. Yoshitatsu asks Tetsuo what he'd do if something terrible happened to his daughter. Yoshitatsu says he'd kill his son's assailant and their family. Yoshitatsu goes on a tangent, revealing how his life with his son and wife spiraled into darkness. He wanted to pursue change and give his son a better life, but with how things are going he's unsure. Both men formally introduce themselves, but Tetsuo uses Tabata's name. At the same time, Kaisen thanks Tabata for his help and waves goodbye to him. After Yoshitatsu leaves, Tetsuo shows the bartender a photo of Nobuto and asks if he's seen him before. The bartender tells Tetsuo that Yoshitatsu is his father. Tetsuo leaves the bar and can't believe he encountered Nobuto's dad. The episode closes with Yoshitatsu realizing Tetsuo lied to him about his name. Tetsuo arrives home, and he tells Kaisen he met Nobuto's father. Tetsuo recalls Yoshifumi mentioning the word cap, and believes it could lead him to solve Nobuto's password. Kaisen thinks it could be a nickname for something, so they say a few words. Kaisen suggests the term captain, and it turns out to be the password. In the morning, Yoshifumi tells Kubo if he doesn't find his son soon, he'll cut ties with him. Kyoichi confronts Tetsuo about unplugging his microphone, but Tetsuo says he placed it in his bag and went to a bar Nobuto often frequented. Kyoichi knows Tetsuo killed Nobuto and explains his reasons why to him. Kyoichi tells Nobuto he doesn't need proof. He needs Yoshifumi to believe his story. Kubo calls Kyoichi and tells him about a video he found online of Nobuto. He tells Kyoichi about the video's single comment and says it's from Nobuto's secret account. Kubo says Hibiki informed him about this video and told him about Nobuto's secret account. Kyoichi and Tetsuo meet Takeda to discuss the video. Kyoichi asks him if they've located the uploader, but Takeda says they'll leave it to the experts. He plans to investigate the video physically and shares what he's uncovered so far. In his mind, Tetsuo says he uploaded the video using a source that anonymizes the uploader. He also posted the comment too. Tetsuo feels guilty for using Hibiki, Nobuto's woman, but he had to prevent the organization from discovering the truth about the video. One of Takeda's men confirms they can't identify the video's location because of how blurry the footage is. As they break down the footage to their best ability, Tetsuo confirms he set up a device that'll allow Kaisen to listen in on their conversation. If this video idea doesn't pull through, Tetsuo knows Kaisen will proceed with the second one, which involves Kyoichi being their target. Tetsuo asks Takeda's men questions about their data erasing process, and they spill the beans, to Kyoichi's dismay. Kyoichi grabs the blabbermouth, who informs him Tetsuo won't do anything since they got dirt on him. Takeda returns and tells everyone the video is fake due to the man in the footage not having the same walking movements as Nobuto. Takeda tells everyone to locate the filming location. Kyoichi grabs Tetsuo and plans to drive to his home because he has a hunch that's where the video was shot. He tells Tetsuo to call and order his family to leave the area. Tetsuo tries calming himself since he believes Kaisen heard their chat and that he's removed all editing history from the video. Kyoichi and Tetsuo arrive at Tetsuo's home, where Kyoichi points at the pot in his room. He asks Tetsuo multiple questions concerning this, but Kyoichi has a hunch he wasn't using it for ordinary plants. He orders Tetsuo to take it outside and empty it. Kyoichi kicks Tetsuo, causing him to dump all the soil from the pot. Although Tetsuo's thankful Nobuto's remains have decomposed, he spots a strand of Nobuto's hair on the ground. Kaisen arrives before Tetsuo succumbs to killing Kyoichi. Kaisen welcomes the two inside and hands them some coffee. Kyoichi tells Kaisen he's responsible for all the crazy things that happened to her. The two get into a heated debate. Kyoichi succumbs to stomach issues due to Tetsuo unexpectedly pouring expired milk into his coffee. Kyoichi excuses himself to the bathroom. She signals to Tetsuo that she put laxatives in his coffee, but Kaisen tells Tetsuo to execute the plan's second phase by looking into the laptop to find Kyoichi's address. Unfortunately, Kaisen admits she put laxatives in both coffee. Tetsuo struggles to find the information he needs, so he plans to set up a keylogger, software that saves what people type. He plans to set the save location to be shared on the cloud, where he'll attain everything Kyoichi typed in with the laptop. Due to Kyoichi being in the bathroom, Tetsuo has diarrhea behind the house. Reika spots Tetsuo doing this and heads inside. Kyoichi spots Reika, and the episode closes with him approaching Reika with questions regarding Nobuto.
How was the video? We hope it was good. If so, please check these videos. Also, please comment down your thoughts and your suggestions for future videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing now to show the support to our channel. We hope to see you soon with another video right in this channel. Have a nice day.